Welcome. Welcome, Salmon. Welcome to our YouTube live stream. So, I just think that, the people, here the graphic quality is much, much better. Welcome, Ling Yang. Like I said, I think so many people on Hello Talk, they care about dating so that they came into the live stream and all they think about is stuff like that. Maybe I don't know, but I will live stream there every Monday, like today. Welcome, Sammy. But I don't think I will live stream there for long because I just think the atmosphere and the vibe is changing there. I can feel the vibe is very strange on Hello Talk nowadays. Anyway, let's keep reading the poems because last time people said that they want to listen to more poems. I mean, if you have any questions, anything you want to talk about, you can definitely let me know, and we can read some poems. All right. Welcome everyone. Nice to meet you guys. My name is Leon. I'm from China. I'm a live streamer for 11 years. And thank you for your support. Okay, let's start reading. The pure, the bright, the beautiful. They stirred our hearts in youth. The impulses to wordless prayer. The dreams of love and truth. The longing after something's lost. The spirit's yearning cry. The striving after better hopes. These things can never die. The timid hand stretched forth to aid. The brother in his need, a kindly word in grief's dark hour. That proves a friend indeed. The plea for mercy softly breathed, when justice threatens nigh. The sorrow of a contrite heart. These things shall never die. Let nothing pass, for every hand must find some work to do. Lose not a chance to waken love. Be firm and just and true. So shall a light that cannot fade beam on thee from on high. And angel voices say to thee, these things shall never die. Thank you. Welcome, Sally. Thank you, Salmon, for saying that. And if you're here in the live stream, you can let me know. And I welcome everyone. My name is Leon. I'm from China. Now I live in Hangzhou, Zhejiang Province, southeast of China. And I really wish that I can share my my talent, my voice, my content with people around the world. Yeah, like the poem that I have just read, good things shall never die. Because nowadays we see many, many things that are not very good. So I hope that there will be more goodness into this world. Welcome everyone. If you're in the live stream, you can let me know. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. See if you have any questions, anything you want to talk about, you can let me know. Thank you. Thank you, Ling Yao. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Salmon, for saying that. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for your help. I think it was fine. Although I was trying very hard to read poems, but it seems the more emotion I put in the stream, in the poem, the more people left the live stream room. And also, from the moment I started the live stream there till the moment I ended the live stream, many people, they just care about dating or start a relationship. Like, I don't know how to say. It's a very strange feeling. There's this audience, I think she has asked for 3 times or 4 times whether I have a girlfriend, So it was like she was always saying the same thing, and I don't know, maybe it's just me feeling like this. Maybe it's just my own feeling. Maybe it's just my own feeling. I don't know. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, like we said, we do once in a week on live stream. You're so pissed? Really? The girl who asked me how to say I love you in Chinese actually is a way to let me to say I love you in 2 languages to her. So from the moment I started from the moment I ended, I feel like, most of the people in the live stream, they just want to, I don't know how to say that, Maybe it's just my feeling. So people should be, before, like half a year ago, people care about where are you from, what do you like, your culture, what you can share, and Chinese language. And nowadays, it's all about girlfriend, 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 or boyfriend, boyfriend, boyfriend. I don't know whether you have sensed that. I've got many private messages, and so many people just keep asking me about stuff like that, And I think because maybe I've shared this opinion on Hello Talk just now. I'm going to share it once again. It's normal. So it's like a person can put his or her attention on many things, right? But if a person puts his or her interest on desire, like the desire to hook up another person every day, for example, so that person will be driven by desire, like a blindness, reckless hunter, beast-like hunter. And this person's eyesight is narrowed, and he or she will be uneased and on edge unless they hook up a person at that day or every day. Unless they can do so, they will be very upset, very uneasy, very uneasy, and very, reckless. So it's like addiction or a disease that it's like a road that you go down, you can never go up. You can't pull you. And these people, they can't pull themselves out of the mud. They're addicted to everyday hunting, so they don't care about any other stuff like culture, like food, like stories, like language. They just care about whether I am going to succeed in hooking up today. So, do you have the same feeling, or do you think so? So, a person should keep his head cool, stay away from the desire, or keep desire in control, so that we're able to engage ourselves in different genres, different types of stuff every day. It's not like you wake up and you want to hook up, and then if you don't hook up at the end of the day, you'll be upset. It's like the only purpose of some people. So that's going to be an infectious disease if more people are trying to get this done. Then more and more people are trying to get this done. Like now, if you have 100 or 1,000 people, they want to do this, and you know, it's going to be a trend, or it's going to be a subculture. Do you agree with me? Do you understand what I'm saying? So there should be an operator of that app to control what is happening right now, to censor those seductive pictures and those, you know, overreached private messages. If those weren't controlled, those aren't controlled, then I'm afraid the trend will be worse. So do you know what I'm saying? Do you agree with me? Okay, now I'm going to read the comments because it's English. I need to take time. It takes time for me to read. I mean, it's okay that you take time to understand the poem. It's just sometimes people on that app, on Hello Talk, many people on that app, they only care about hooking up. It's not about whether poetry is difficult or not. They will keep asking, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? 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 Like that. Like I said, blindless, desire driven, reckless, unease. Like like a condition or a disease. I have many suits, many sets of suits. Yeah. Okay, I'm reading the comments. Thank you guys. Welcome. Nice to meet you guys. Yeah, I could turn off my messages. Yeah. Yeah, like I said. Welcome, John. Uh, from India. I'm from China. I live in Hangzhou, east of China, right now. So, yeah, what I'm trying to say is that um, there are culture and vibe on each app. And it's very important that the operator is aware of the changing of the app. I don't think they're aware of this, or maybe they just let this go because they think that's how they're gonna get more top up for gifts and for VIP and for promotion so they can hook up more people. You know, maybe they are aware of the trend. It's just they want to earn more profit by doing this. Welcome. Nice to meet you guys. My name is Leon. I'm from China. And if you have any questions, anything you want to talk about, you can let me know. Welcome. Hello, Afrina. I'm a full-time live streamer for 11 years. I like reading poems. I know, but I don't think they will listen to my suggestions because I think they're very pride. They're very proud of what they are doing now. Person. Yeah. You have 30K subscribers, 31K, but you have no earning. I think it depends on what type of content you're making. For me, I do language art, so I'm like an artist. So as an artist, there will be people donating you, like sadly have seen. I think many people have seen my Chinese donators. They're very kind, and also we had many friends. We have many friends who send gifts to the artists to support his art or her artwork. So it depends on your content, I think. If you can do art content, maybe you can have your subscribers to donate for your cause, for your art, or any other ways. I mean, oh, thank you. I'm a native Chinese. English is my second language. I am trying. I'm practicing my spoken English right now, and I'm having. It takes time for me to read the comments because I think I speaks better than my speaking English is better than when I'm reading. Thank you, Salmon. Thank you very much. Cheers. Welcome everyone. If you're here, you can say hello so that I know you're here. Amanji is here, right? Welcome, new friends and old friends. My name is Leon. I'm a full-time live streamer for 11 years. Welcome. Good to have you back. It's been some time. Nowadays I think we do live streams more on YouTube than Hello Talk. And I'm still new to YouTube and TikTok and many apps. Profession. I think my greatest talent is poems reading or storytelling or language performing. I'm flattered. I mean, you can say I'm the best native Chinese who reads English poems. But there are many people who speaks better English than I do because I'm not a bilingual. I started learning English, I think, after 5 years old. So I'm not considered as a bilingual. English is like my second language. Oh, welcome, Kat. In the hospital. Hope you're getting well soon. Hope you have a speedy recovery. And welcome. Nice to meet you guys. I love Chinese. Dream to visit China. I don't think it's very difficult to visit China nowadays. If you want to come to China, you can come to my city, Hangzhou, or any other beautiful cities and enjoy the views, the food, and everything. I think most of the places, people are very friendly, so it's definitely worth visiting. Oh, congratulations. Good to know good things are happening on your end. Thank you. Thank you for your invitation. Yeah. I hope that we can have teleport in the future so that we can teleport to each other's place very easily. That'll be very hard, technically speaking. Time in China, 0 a.m. Midnight. Yeah, 12:15 a.m. Yeah. Saying there's heaven above the earth, there's Hangzhou and Suzhou. Yeah. Because Hangzhou and Suzhou are very beautiful. If you can come to Hangzhou or Suzhou, then I think you will like the view, the culture, and everything here. It's even overwhelmed to me seeing those beautiful sceneries. So, yeah. Hope that we can travel around. Yeah. But as a live streamer, I wake up pretty late, so it's alright. Oh, really? Pakistanian can come to China without visa now? That's cool. That's good to know. Then you can just book a flight or take a train and you can come here. Okay, let's read a poem. The scenery is good. It's very hot though. It's okay. I mean, I as a live streamer, I woke up pretty late. I wake up pretty late. Too often, when I'm alone with my thoughts, I feel your presence enter me, like the morning sun's early light, filling my memories and dreams of us with a warm and clear radiance. You have become my love, my life, and together we have shaped our world until it seems now as natural as breathing. But I remember when it wasn't always so. Times when peace and happiness seemed more like intruders in my life than the familiar companions they are today. Times when we struggled to know each other, but always smoothing out those rough spots until we came to share ourselves completely. We can never rid our lives entirely of sadness and difficult times, but we can understand them together and grow stronger as individuals and as a loving couple. If I don't tell you as often as I'd like, it's because I can never tell enough that I'm grateful for you, sharing your life with mine, and that my love for you will live forever. Thank you for listening. Yeah, Hangzhou is a poetry city, poetic city. It's very cultural. That's why I chose to stay here for good. Yeah. If you had your headphones, then I believe you're going to have a very supreme listening experience. Thank you guys for your support. Oh, thank you, Afrina, for your compliment. I love poetry. I love reading. I hope that my soothing voice can bring comfort and happiness to every one of you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you guys for your support. And don't forget to follow me and thank you guys for your support. My name is Leon, full-time live streamer for 11 years. I now live in China. I'm a native Chinese. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. If you have any requests, you can definitely send to me. Welcome. Hi. Sanveria. You can definitely find a way to send me the requests, no matter poems or essays or dialogues or lines from a movie or the poems that you wrote. I can read them. Oh, Priya, welcome here. Thank you guys for your compliments. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, don't forget to like the live stream and also turn on your bell icon so that you can receive the notification of my live stream. I think nowadays I'm basically live streaming here every day. I think I'm live streaming here every day. Welcome everyone. So yeah, I think I'm going to live stream here every day and hope we can have more beautiful, enjoyable nights in the days to come. Yeah, and I hope that more friends of similar interests can come together. I think most of the people here have accounts there because I live stream there. But now I only live stream on Hello Talk once a week, but I think I'm gonna live stream here almost every weekday. I suppose if I'm able, if I'm not that tired. Live streaming is a very tiring thing to do. If you have tried live streaming before, sitting in front of the camera, and you have to be concentrated, you have to be focused, and you have to react all kinds of situations and conditions and in front of bright lights and so many small words, small characters. Very hard to, or it's tiring to the eyes. But I love doing this. That's why I've been doing this for 11 years. But still, I have to say it's a pretty tiring tiring work or job. Welcome. Cheers. So let's continue reading. Love is mom's kiss and dad's pat. Love is sweet roses to a lover and tender caresses to a child. Love is the tree of friendship. Love is mutual understanding and support. Love is forgiveness and sacrifice. Love is the never-setting sun in the sky. Love is the spring of the inspiration. Love is a panacea that cures spiritual wounds. Love is the candle in the dark and the fireplace against the cold. Love is a key to open the door of a closed heart. Love is an oasis on a boundless desert, which gives a tired walker strength and hope. Love is a harbor in a turbulent sea, which makes a weary seaman safe and sound. Love is balmy wind that soothes pain and anxiety from the tempests of the life. Love is the teacher's persistence in giving lectures when he is ill. Love is passing a cup of tea to teachers during the break. Love is sending postcards to parents on their birthdays. Love is a kind of subtle and precious sensation among human beings. Love is all. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Welcome, everyone. Nice to meet you guys. My name is Leon, full-time live streamer for 11 years. I live in China, and I hope that I can bring joy and happiness to more people. Thank you. Thank you, guys. So if you have any questions, anything you want to talk about, you can let me know and we can discuss it. Yeah. So yesterday I was on a business trip, right? I thought it was a picnic. Actually, it was a business trip. I learned so much from this guy. He is super, super, super wealthy and super, super, super clever. And he said that live stream is like a meta universe. It's like something that is paralleled or something that is away from the realistic life where similar people with similar interests, similar ideas, similar views and opinions can come together and believe in the live stream room or the live stream, and we can all uh, get fun and happiness and knowledge and everything from this meta universe, like a game, like the game that we were talking about, right? So, have you guys decided what RPG or what game should we play together? So, yeah, it's like a meta universe is like a game, right? People like here, people around the world, we can put our bias and our stereotypes aside, and we can turn to positive, beautiful, meaningful, and valuable stuff. Because sometimes in our daily lives, it's not our call to find a group of people that we're all kind, we're all helpful. Sometimes in the real life, it's more complicated, right? So I learned so much from that person, and I think we can make our group, make our community better and larger. And it's a selection as well, right? I mean, not everyone is welcomed to our meta universe. There are people that are not welcomed, but it takes time to see the character of a person. So I think like we have how to say that, we have come so far. There are people that I invited out, and there are people who are trying to sabotage everything of ours. And there are people that, I mean, it's very hard to protect our group, our community, our meta universe, because sometimes you can't tell what a person's character is. Sometimes if they don't get what they want, it might just become a whole different person, like jealousy that I was talking about. So I'm very sensitive to all kinds of emotions and and things, So what I'm trying to say is that that's why I said it's pretty hard to to keep a group of people, and so that we can stay true, stay positive, stay friendly, stay kind, helpful all the time, because there are always many people who want to do something that is selfish or jealous. Um, so we have come very far, right? And there are people coming back. We have seen so many old friends showing up. So that's why I believe in us. I believe in our community. I believe in our meta universe. And I hope in the future we can have more people joining our meta universe with the similar interests and ideas and characteristics, right? Because sometimes I share more to you guys than to my friends. Because I'm live streaming, I'm with you guys. So sometimes you guys know more about me than some of my friends, because I'm not live streaming to them, or I'm not with them. I'm with you guys. Yeah. So, and that is my choice. Like right now, I'm live streaming on YouTube, and I'll be live streaming on YouTube almost every day, every weekday from today. And I was live streaming on YouTube before. Um, I chose to do that because I believe it's happy and it's meaningful and it's valuable. I believe um, our group or our meta universe is meaningful, valuable, and happy to me. So it's very valuable. That's why I cherish it so much. Um, and in daily life, it's different. And thank you, Alfrina. Thank you, Sammy. So yeah, for me, I believe this or this group or this circle or this meta universe is something more valuable than many things in my lives in my life. So I chose to live stream to stay with you guys because I believe this is something greater. This is something more valuable. This is something happier. Um, and I'm like yesterday I was in the villages and I was so excited that maybe I can share some of the stories of the villages, some culture in the villages, and some pictures in the villages to you guys to let you know more about uh, the countrysides in China and the stories and some unique fruit that you have never tasted before. And there isn't even an English translation for that fruit. That's that's very surprising to me. So I just can't wait to share more stories, more content, and everything. Thank you, Sammy. Um, yeah, that's what I want to say to you guys. And that's what I want to share. Let's cherish every moment and every day. I've thought about that for sure because the genuine, the real, the authentic stories should be shared by its local people. I mean, yeah, that's what I think. Because instead of filming a video or, a very official introduction video, a genuine story, an interesting story would be a great way to share, to enjoy, right? Like each building, each farm, each person, each family. There will be so many interesting stories. That's why I was there. I was so busy and I spend one day of my weekends to go there because I think there are so many interesting village stories, village culture, village food to share. It's going to There are going to be um, interesting new experience for every one of you guys because um, I don't think you have like heard about those types of stories or we have never seen those fruits before, and those, unique Chinese culture. So I believe them are new experience, interesting experience for you guys to enjoy. Welcome, Evolve. I was just sharing one thing I want to do in the future. I I want to make so many contents that will be new or interesting to you guys. Even share the story of a new fruit that you may not have heard about it before. So I think they're all very interesting things to do in the future for me. Um, yeah, I mean, there are going to be many interesting stuff and content that I'm going to prepare to give to our meta universe, to our community, so that you can receive, you can get, you can always get, you can always receive new experience, new contents, new experience. I mean, from me or from our community. So everyone tries to share, everyone tries to help, uh, to share new experiences, new food, new culture. I First of all, I think I'm going to introduce fruit to you guys by making a story, making some vlogs or storytelling vlogs, because there's a unique fruit that doesn't have English translation. So I believe maybe you guys haven't tried that fruit before. So that will be my first. That might be my first um, content, or maybe I'm gonna interview a villager about the stories of the village or the culture. Huel Hauser, similar to you, have a public personality who goes around local businesses, meeting people, exploring, learning history. Sounds interesting. Can't wait to have a glimpse of authentic Chinese rural experiences. Village video. Yeah, I mean, it's like in villages, you can actually feel the serenity of the atmosphere and the beautiful sceneries, nature. We can feel the nature in the village. The styles of villages in China vary from each other. And of course, uh, I'm very interested in like American villages or India villages. So I'm interested in stories, in culture. So I think that's gonna be fun. Yeah, so I think if that works, if I start cooperating with that team, we're gonna make we're gonna make some genuine, authentic, real, down to earth, interesting um, introduction of fruits or food or people or history by telling stories, so that it's going to be very down to earth. It's going to be interesting. It's not like those Wikipedia types of videos that are not very interesting to look at. So I want to, if I'm going to do this, I want to make it like storytelling. Yeah, so because that place is just 1 hour from the place I live. So if you come to Hangzhou, my city, then that's because that project is trying to make several villages into natural and cultural resorts. So they're gonna turn those villages into resorts, into tourist attraction, but in a very subtle, in a very cultural way. Not like making a place like downtown, but they're gonna make it into their cultural style. And at that place, there are many famous Chinese people, politicians, and poets and writers. They once lived there. They had a villa on the top of that mountain. So the villages are on the mountain, and on the top of the mountain, there are residences, or houses, villas of uh, lived by, or people in maybe 1920s or 1930s. So some famous Chinese people around 1920s and 1930s, famous Chinese people. They have their own house on the top of that mountain. So I think it's gonna be very interesting because there are so many stories. It's a very historical place. That's why I'm very interested in that. And so 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 that's definitely a very good place to visit if you're here in Hangzhou, in my city. Okay, thank you, Afrina. Hope to see you again. Yeah, it it has so many histories and so many stories, and that's gonna be one place that you can visit if you're in my city. I didn't know that place before because it's an hour from Hangzhou, so I didn't explore that area. But now I know it's a very interesting place, a very historical, a very cultural place. I'm definitely gonna go there very often, maybe once a week, in order to see. So I thought that was a picnic, but actually it was a business trip, right? I was there to meet the crews, meet the teams who operate the mountain and all the villages. So they want to start school there. They want to start marathon there. They want to start car racing, motorcycle racings there, and they want to involve so many sports and activities and everything. Just like a ecosystem. So people go there. They can learn the history, learn the stories. They can go around shopping, or they can attend so many sports activities and cultural activities, and they can even learn stuff in their schools. So this is a place where you can go and you can experience many, many things. Our ambitious people were starting them against many odds. Certainly be your patron in the future. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is that it depends on whether I cooperate with them. If I cooperate with them, I'm definitely gonna make many vlogs related to Chinese culture, real Chinese culture, authentic Chinese culture. Because nowadays, I believe for sure there are many propaganda types of video. Because I'm not a person who works in the media, so the videos that I make, or the videos that I made, you can see, I just want to make it real and authentic, or at least that's what it is. Like, have you seen my video learning how to cook tea, fry tea? That's actually how it is done. And the one that stand next to me, stood next to me, he is a master of Longjing tea, like the best of best. And he serves the presidents, you know, and the mayors. He's the tea that he made would be sent to the presidents, the chairman. So he is very famous, and he is a master. And I was very happy and excited that I could learn how to cook tea. I think we have uploaded that video as a shorts on YouTube, right? So I was frying the tea too gently, and the master told me that to to use more strength and to let the tea spread on the frying, not frying, but hot pan or hot pot. So it's like you need to the temperature of the pot should be controlled and measured, and then the pot is pretty hot. So um, you had to use your hand to spread the green tea on the pan separately and in a larger scale. I cook the tea too gently, so the tea is not spread over the pan. So the tea should be spread over the pan. So it burns a little. So I mean, they are professionals, so they are used to the heat. But I'm not used to the heat, so I don't think I can cook for a long time. So that's actually how they fried and cooked the tea. When the tea was dried, green tea was dried, and yeah, patting the tea leaves. And then they are going to be fried on the pot, and it has a great scent. I believe the most expensive uh, patch of that Longjing tea. I mean, there are many Longjing tea. There are many green tea uh, grown at different places, but the best of best is very expensive. I think I have said that in the Hello Talk group. The green tea, the best of best of Longjing tea is very expensive. It's like maybe $10,000 a kilo, maybe more expensive. So, but there are cheaper ones. There are green tea that are like a couple of dollars. So, I mean, it varies from a couple of dollars to $10,000. The tea culture, yeah. So it's a very historical culture. So I'm very happy that I could learn the stories and the techniques and the features of Longjing tea cooking from the very best master of China. And so that is definitely a great story, because that was just like a clip from a larger like documentary or introduction video. I filmed that when I was in the TV station, so I don't think they will allow me to use that because it's their copyright. I can only show a bit of it. A deep appreciation for Chinese perfection, like the Last Samurai. Yeah, like how they pour the tea, how they do everything, right? I think those cultures should be preserved and well well preserved. Yeah. So that's the sort of vlogs or videos that I want to make. authentic, genuine, real experience and information, because I'm just a live streamer. I want to make stuff real and genuine. Yeah. Okay, so let's read another poem, shall we? Yeah, I think if I have the opportunity to make those videos uh, authentically and in English, then we're actually showing the world a real culture, a real, I mean, to preserve it. Right, yeah. So people will know how this culture is performed or how it's done and what are the stories that behind it. The client is quick Google suggests it's about building imperfection. I'm pretty sure YouTube watchers like watch. Yeah, yeah. Like I have discussed this with Sammy before. All the Chinese culture related shorts or videos, they're apparently they have more viewers. Um, so you know, I do live streams most of the time. I'm doing live streaming, so I'm live streaming. So I don't have the time to do other stuff normally, but if I have a good chance, a good opportunity, I'm gonna seize it. I'm gonna make lots of vlogs. Yeah, so that's how I'm going to do this. I mean, first of all, I'm gonna tell the real, authentic, genuine stories. Second of all, I want to find good chances, good opportunities to do it. Because if I don't do it well, I don't do it right, then I'm wasting my time and energy and opportunity. So if I have good opportunities, I will seize it. I will seize them, and I'm going to film and make good vlogs or videos. Yeah, because I don't have that amount of time. I don't have much free times. You know, I wake up and I work out and then I start live streaming. And then I live stream for like maybe several hours. And then after the live stream, I go to sleep. So I seldom have the time to do vlogs or video making. Yeah. She is supported by the government. So the things that she made, of course, I think she is, you know, trying to show the best sides of China. I mean, it's good. It's it's, you know, it's promoting our culture and it's showing the world um, some new experiences and new information. Um, so like grand made, well made videos. So I think if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it in a very, like I said, a down to earth storytelling way. So that it's going to be interesting. I'm going to share my view on things. So it's not only introducing the culture, but also I'm gonna involve my thinking, my knowledge, my opinion, and my angle on those genuine and down to earth contents and culture. Welcome. Yeah, I'm gonna if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right because I'm already very busy. Welcome. Nice to meet you alone. Um, so I was just sharing my experience yesterday. Yeah, I mean, I think her because I know that she is supported by the government, so um, so the content that she made might be like a film, like like a poetry, you know. Uh, it's 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 well structured. It's I don't know how to say it, right? What's color lens? Yeah, it's like you're making a fancy movie. It's a good way, of course. It's elegant, it's graceful, it's beautiful. If I mean, if I'm going to make it, I think I'm going to involve more stories and more down to earth. Like when I was cooking the tea, that's how it is done without I don't know how to say it. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Bonita was right. So it's like everything is designed and and it's like you're experiencing the culture in a far distance. You're not experiencing the culture, you're admiring the culture. It's a good way. I'm not saying it's not good. I think it's very good. I'm just saying that I'm going to do it in another way if I'm going to do it. Yeah, like when I was interviewing Tracy McGrady. It's casual. I want to bring more content from him. I was, right? I think we've uploaded the interview of me interviewing Tracy McGrady on YouTube as well. So I want to, you know, lead him. I wanted to lead him to talk more, to share more, to be more excited and to, something genuine and something that he didn't say all the time will come out, you know? You know what I mean? It's not like we're filming Tracy McGrady in a distance and he is this and he's that. He's so professional. He's so cool, blah, blah, blah. But what I was trying to do during the interview of his, I wanted to let him to be relaxed and comfortable and so that he will share more. And I did that. I think it was uploaded, right? In the shorts column. Yeah, it is there. Tradition, so why have you then filter prejudice different styles? big lawsuit with her company. She was gone from YouTube for, and then now she does everything herself. Interview. Yeah, I was, yeah, 13 points in 35 seconds playing against San Antonio Spurs. So I did a lot of preparation before I interviewed him. I know. I remembered almost every moment in that match, so I was able to imitate his gesture in that game. That's why he was impressed, and he said, "Thank you, brother." And he was smiling shyly. You can check it out. Can you find the shorts of that? Can you find that shorts in my YouTube account? I said, when you were looking at the camera, your head turned a little bit, you raise your hand, and you smile to the camera, and he was like this. He knew what I was talking about. The exact filmage of that moment when he was playing with San Antonio Spurs. So that's why he was more open to me and he would say more. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm going to do interviews and how I'm going to do vlogs. If you're interested, you can check it out in my shorts column. There is a clip of mine interviewing Tracy McGrady. Oh, you seen that on Insta? Well, thank you for seeing that. I know. So I was fully prepared. I cherished that chance. I remember the lines, and I just, my point is, I wanted him to be more casual. I wanted him to share more. I wanted him to forget it is an interview. I wanted him to feel very comfortable during the process, and just we were reminiscing and we were sharing and we were having fun. So that was my purpose, as you can see from that video. So if I'm going to make vlogs or interviews with people or with culture or with village, I want to do it in a very casual storytelling way. Like I said, I want to do it differently. Instead of using filters and scripts, I want people to not, admiring the culture and the stories in a far distance. I want you guys to feel that you're in that moment, you're in that culture, you're experiencing, it's immersive, you're emerging in that moment or scenario. Like, you have seen me cooking the tea, right? Do you feel that it's very casual and you it's like you were standing or you were near me and you were looking at me, watching me pet the tea? So that's more casual. Do you have that sense of feeling that you're there, you're beside me, and you're watching me petting the tea? It's not like a perfect shooting technique, and there are monologues and and scripts, like what I'm supposed to say, stuff like that. I hope that I can make more videos like that. Yeah. Well, thank you, Evolve. Mari, you have such a good perspective on life. You seem to be very thoughtful and prepared. Thank you for saying that. I'm flattered. Because I don't think people will remember the things that are made or that are designed, or I think people want to remember, or people can remember the experience. So when I'm reading a poem, I want my audience to join me with my imagination, so the audience can feel the plot, the story in my poetry, in my reading. Like, for example, The Furthest Distance in the World. I don't want to read it like a format or a form. I want the audience to feel the story, to be there in the movie, to have a perspective in that specific moment when the thing is happening. Like when I read The Furthest Distance in the World, I will be reading it like this. The furthest distance in the world is not between life and death. But when I stand in front of you, yet you don't know that I love you. And especially the last sentence, it's like to dig an uncrossable river for the one who loves you. So it's similar, right? I won't be there. I don't have the ability or the connections or the, you know. So as you can see, when I read poems, I'm telling a story. And I'm making that story lively as a movie or as an imagination, so that the people who are listening to my reading, I invite them into that imagination so that we can experience the genuine plot and story in that poem. So it's not just listening to a poem. You're actually invited by me into that imagination, right? So do you understand what I'm explaining? Oh, thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm just explaining how I do it. So everything I do, I want to make it like an experience so that it will be remembered. It will be tasted. It will be, it's a story. It's an experience. It's a memory. It's not a form, or it's not pre-made, or it's not fixed. It's not mechanical. Welcome, Ling Yang. Welcome, Cookie. To answer within, you don't even need to answer here. Okay, I mean, go ahead. So do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's all about telling the stories, because I remember that sentence so well in Games of Thrones. Tyrion Lannister said, "Story unites people." So creating story-like experience is something that I think that can move people, can make a difference. Do you feel a low amount of views or subscribers will make the content less valuable? I've been live streaming for 11 years. So I would say it depends on your goal, or your approach or your target audience. So for me, myself, quality is more important than quantity for me specifically, because every IP or every social influence, they have target audience. They have a certain group of people. You can't have all the people. If you can have all the people, that means you're simple. You're easy to read. You're easy to understand. You're without layers. So you're accepted by all people. The more sophisticated, the more layers you have, the less people would understand you. So I don't think that numbers matter. I think the quality matters. That's my own opinion, and that's what I believe. Welcome. Nice to meet you guys. Your audio file, audio figure sounds really sets this. I need to check that word. For me, it's very simple. It depends on why you want to become a live streamer or why you want to become a social influence. Some people, they want to be a social influence because they want to be famous. Some people, they want to become social influence because they want to feel that they are liked by all. But the starting point or the reason why I become a live streamer is because I want to convey, I want to, like a great movie, like I talk about, like Avatar 1. So I believe in practical, interactive, real, and deep connection and conveying. This is very hard to explain in English. I can explain better in Chinese. I don't know whether you know what I mean. It's about why you become a live streamer. Do you believe in popularity, or do you believe each person that you influence or that you engage or that you interact, it's like you care more about your popularity as an abstract concept, or you care more about the practical influence, value that is actually conveyed, the exact interaction that is memorable, that is deep, that is worthwhile. I don't know whether you guys get me, because it's very hard to be explained in English. Welcome, Mr. Videos. You understand exactly. Yeah. I value, because for me, if I'm a live streamer, if everyone or most of the people like me, just imagine if I have maybe 10 million subscribers. I'm from China. I'm from Hangzhou, China. Just imagine if you have 10 million subscribers. How, I mean, I think that social influence will be, that social influence is easily understood. His content is easily conveyed. In order to have a larger influence, in order to have a large fan base, your behavior, your words should be as easy as possible, right? Like Trump, what he says is so much easier than Obama, you know? So that more people can understand him. His purpose is, we all know what his purpose is or was. So for me, I'm talking about me. So for me, I don't want to act or perform. I mean, I don't want to pretend that I'm somebody else on the internet or as a social influence. I'm not acting somebody. I'm not pretending to be somebody. I'm being myself as a social influence. So, like I said, my master's degree was applying linguistics and foreign linguistics, and my bachelor degree was English literature. I've learned many things. I've been doing researches. I've been writing theses. So I don't want to be. I mean, I. There are people who want to be famous and who want to be rich. And they will do anything they can do. Like there are many people who have their doctor degrees or they have their master degrees, and they act like fools. And they act like jokers, because in that way people will understand him or her easily, so that he or she can have more influence. But for me, I don't want to pretend to be a joker or pretend to be a crazy person just to have more profit, have more influence, have more fan base. That's not valuable to me. It's really hard for me to explain it in English. I haven't talked to anyone about this topic before, so I'm trying to explain myself. So for me, it's very simple. I emphasize on who I am, what I can do, and what I can provide. I'm flattered. So I don't know whether you guys know what I mean. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, I'm just kidding. I don't want to have 10 million followers who I don't want to talk to, you know? Like we have talked about meta universe. I think the point is that I want to make a meta universe, or I want to actually convey value and influence, or I enjoy personal and personal interactions. I care more about people than the data. I think I can say that because number is code, like 10 million, 30 million. That's just a number. I mean, apparently that person, the more fan base you have, the more fans you have, the more subscribers you have, you can get more money. But money is not the end of life or the meaning of life, right? And let me tell you, it's I think in our lives, so it all goes down to a simple idea of mine. I think life is about enjoying good experiences with good friends. I think that is a very important meaning of life for me. So everything that I do, I think it's related to this simple idea. Well, thank you, Bonita, for saying that. Um, I'm not perfect. I'm not. I don't think I'm great yet. I just I'm working hard and I'm trying. Right? There are few people who can do 3 or 4 live streams in one day because I'm from a working class, so I don't have many resources and relationships, and I don't have like a. And my dad died 5 years ago. My mom has cancer. When I was born, my father was 45. So I don't have resources. I don't have means to. I mean, anyway, I'm still trying to follow my principle, doing things that I think is right, is valuable, is meaningful, and I want to spend my life with good, clever, kind, helpful people. I don't want to be a social influence who has like 10 million, 30 million fans, who has a lot of cash and money, and who has some friends and they drink and they do meaningful and disgraceful stuff every day. Then the number of the fans and the amount of the money would be the curse of that person, right? Yeah, yeah. Yet, I mean, there are more hardworking Chinese. So, I mean, I'm a working class. I need cash. I need money so that I mean, but I use my sincerity and my value to exchange for value. That's where my curiosity in that question began. I wonder your content would be diluted if you had that amount of followers because I think it would be hard to make more personal connection. That's right. That's right. Because like I said, if we have so many people in the live stream right now, I won't be able to contact any one of you in the live stream because I couldn't see all the comments. They'll be floating. There won't be a meaningful conversation. There won't be something unexpected. Because if you have over 5,000 people in one live stream room, then the live streamer would stick to the script or the logic of the live stream. I don't think that live streamer is able to read messages from 5,000 messages, and the flow of the live stream and the rhythm of the live stream would be determined by the plan, right? So it depends. It depends on what you want. That's very important. What time is it? It's 1:30 a.m. And truth to be told, if I want to monetize on YouTube, I need more watch hours. So you can, if before you sleep, you can listen to my readings and fall asleep. So that maybe that's better for my watching hours. I'm still 2,900 short. But on TikTok, if possible, on Wednesday, maybe I can get my share of the awards on TikTok. So I've just started this month, so I mean, it's only the start of my journey into the world, because during the past 11 years, I was live streaming and posting stuff in China. So it's very simple. If you are a live streamer, or if you're a social influence, do you want to have millions and millions of subscribers and you get so much money, but fans are just a number, or fans are just your means to make that money. They're not your friends. Or like me, you want to be a live streamer who has more intellectual subscribers, so that we can share, we can talk, can communicate, and so that the live streamer and the fans can enjoy lives together. Because I believe those live streamers who have millions and millions of fans and who earns loads of money, if their intellectual level, the live streamer's intellectual level are way higher than his or her fans, I don't think that live streamer will bow and communicate and interact with his or her audience. Because that live streamer is pretending to be a joker, a fool, so that he can have millions of fans. But maybe he despises, he look down upon his fans in secret. Right? So what those live streamers are doing is not for the benefit of the fans. The fans are just a means for him to be rich or famous or propaganda need. Yeah, I'm gonna try to introduce that fruit to you guys. So for me, I take, because in my opinion, fans are voters. For me, I think all my fans are my voters. A live streamer is not a live streamer if he or she doesn't have voters. There are live streamers who can pretend to be someone else, but anyway, what I'm trying to say is that it's very hard to explain this in English. Um, I think in the future, in the long run, live streamers exist not because of the number they have, but the votes they have. No matter how many fans you have, at the end of the day, whether your fans just want to see you being a fool or wants to see you make a joke, or your fans really think that you're a social influence, that you have influence, so that they vote for you. They vote for you not because you're a joker or you're a fool. I mean, there are all kinds of live streamers, and everyone has everyone's thought. I'm not saying who is right and who is wrong. I mean, in their opinion, I'm a fool because I emphasize on individual interaction. And they would think that, well, you could pretend to be to pretend to be someone else and do something, quick and profitable. You can find ways to get cash easily, and you can run away with that cash, stop to being a live streamer after 2 years. So there are many live streamers. They do it like this. They say everything, they promise everything, and then after they think that they have earned enough money and it disappeared. Many people would think that they are right because they got cash in their hands. They bought houses, they bought villas. But in my opinion, he or she just took advantage of the fans' belief. But who is right, who is wrong, sometimes it depends on personal value, a way of life. So that's why similar people gather together, because we understand each other. Those people, those selfish people, they understand their each other, right? They won't understand me. They think me a fool, you know. They think that I got all the opportunities in the world to earn load of money, but I didn't choose to do that. Of course, they will think me a foolish, arrogant, just there are actually people thinking me like that. Some Chinese agents, they think that, there is an agency in China. They told me. They told me. I'll try to translate his words. He said, most of your fans are very intellectual. They're from the big cities. But have you considered that they're not easily to be tricked? They're not easily to be manipulated. But consider if you can have more fans in those rural areas and small cities, those people are easily to be tricked and you can earn more money. Have you thought about that? He said this to me in my house, in front of me. He said, why do you want so many intellectual fans? If you want to earn money, do you think it's very hard for them to pay you? But you can easily get the money out of the rural areas or the small cities people. He said that in front of me. I got it. I mean, he's right. I mean, just just talking about profiting. It's very hard to earn money from an intellectual person or a clever person. It's easier to earn money from less intellectual or less educated people because they're easily maneuvered or tricked, selling your soul. So what I was trying to explain is that he's got, he's got a point, but I can't do that. you know. Welcome everyone. Nice to meet you guys. My name is Leon from Changshu. I am trying to explain some knowledge in my business and some ideas of mine and my logic. It's very simple. I think it's all about the reason why you choose to be a live streamer. It all gets down to this one question. Do you want to help? Do you want to share? Do you want to be famous? Do you want to earn money? Sometimes these things, you can't get them all. You have to emphasize on one thing. So I know very well that I'm not the live streamer that earns the most, or even I don't earn that much. But I believe one day, as long as each influence, each interaction, each help, each value conveying accumulated, like I've been a live streamer for 11 years in China, right? My mom got cancer 2 months ago, and someone helped me with finding the best doctor in my city. And that doctor was in surgery. And she went out of the surgery room and met my mother and asked my mother about her condition. That was something that is, no matter how much money you have, that is not for sale. Because no matter how much money you pay, it's very hard. The doctor won't receive your money. They help my mother, they help me because they hold me as a respectable person or a helpful person or a meaningful person. I don't think money can buy that service. It was given, it was like blessed to me that my mother could receive personal guidance and service and treatment from the best doctor. So I believe that is something that I receive after what I said, after what I was saying. All the value, each time, each conversation, each value conveying, each help, each interaction accumulate. And in the future, I think there will be rewards. So I'm not in need of huge amount of money. As long as I can I can live a decent life. I can pay my mortgage, and I can eat uh, properly, and I can live properly. I think 90 square meters is fine for me. Of course, I want a villa. I want a bigger house, but if I'm not to have it, then I don't have to have it. I don't want to have it in ill ways or wrong ways. Welcome. Thank you. Anyway, I believe as long as I emphasize on each poem I read, each conversation I shared, each value I convey, each interaction I have, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, I think until that time, I might achieve something incredible. You know, that's my logic. Yeah, because sometimes if I'm still worrying about my mortgage, my eyesight would linger on my pressure instead of the intelligence or the value that I have. Because the adjacent pressure sometimes is a veil to our self respect or self endorsement. Just imagine everything you have is borrowed and you have to pay it back. You can't get more than what you deserve. That's what I think. So I may be foolish or I may be wise. Who knows? The time will tell. But still, I think I'm going to need more time, like 10 more. Like now I've been live streaming for 11 years, right? Maybe when I'm a live streamer for 20 years, 30 years, that maybe I'm right. No expensive jewelry on. I'm reading the comment because when I'm talking about these, it's very hard for me to form a sentence, so I didn't notice the comments. I'm sorry about that. And thank you everyone for your comments, for your support. It's already very difficult for me to explain this in English, so I didn't have the time to read the comments. But I did read like 80% of the comments. But sometimes I miss comments because it's English. It's a second language. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone. I think if a live streamer who has 10 million followers, he or she might be happy, might be unhappy. It depends. Sometimes you just want more fans, endless fans that you want. Then you're not happy. But if we're satisfied with what we have, then we're going to be happier. Okay, thank you guys for listening to my sharing. And I hope that is helpful and inspiring for many of you guys. And now you you know that why there's so many Chinese subscribers and fans. They come to my live stream almost every day and they support me for 8 years, for 10 years. I think I just want to help and provide, and they are grateful. So it's a healthy exchange. Okay. So for now, on YouTube, I still need to figure out a way to increase my watching hours. Like I said, I am 2,900 hours short. I don't know, because I just don't have the time to make long videos. But I can take advantage of the chance of that rural area or villages filming to make some long videos. It's too early to talk about donate. You just know me for 2 days. I mean, sincerely speaking, I think usually it would be after a month or 3 months to talk about donate because, you know, I think if you really want to donate, you need to, in my own perspective, you need to know more about me to see whether I'm worthy of donation. I mean, I would be thrilled and I would be overwhelmed to receive donation by a person who I just met. I don't know how to explain that. There are many things that I said today I've never said that in English. Yeah, today I've explained to my Chinese fans, I said, maybe one day we can put our meta universe right now together with the Chinese meta universe. Two meta universe join together and have fun together. Like Sally was there, right? Sally has met One and has met Flower and all of them in the Chinese live stream. So Sally is already experiencing the overlapping or how to say that, the combination of two meta universes. I think join his live stream where you can liking, sharing, commenting. I've given homeless who had obvious drug addictions money. You're so kind. And I always think that you attract the people who are similar to you. And I think that's why our meta universe is valuable, because we have genuine people in our circle, in our you have subscribed me on Instagram, right? So that we can keep contact. Yeah, similar people attract similar people. Yeah, I mean, if they have arranged everything, the cameras, the power, and the interviewee, then it's easier for me to make those videos. But if I'm going to make the videos alone, I'm afraid I don't have the time and energy to do all those stuff. So that's why I'm still discussing or planning with them. I mean, till, or how do I say that? When I reach the watch hours, then I think you can donate here on YouTube or on TikTok. I think my TikTok account is Leon from Hangzhou. I have been discussing this with Bonita and Sally. I was asking whether the balance will be transferred to my PayPal directly, automatically, or do I have to do other stuff to transfer that balance? And this is my TikTok, Leon from Hangzhou. Yeah, that's the beauty and that's the value of our live stream and of our meta universe. And that's the beauty of life. Some people take live streamers and live streams and social influence as a way to make money. That's just a waste for a live stream or being a social influence. There's so many things they can do as a live streamer, and there are so many things can be done in the live stream room. Yeah, I mean that's the beauty of our community. That's the beauty of our meta universe. That's the beauty of our live stream. We select, we attract good and genuine and self-disciplined people, kind people, helpful people together, and we should all protect and cherish the thing that we're having now. And I have to say that I'm just a human. Sometimes I have to make decisions, but I hope that the decision that I made are correct. So anyway, either I reach the watch hour bar of YouTube or on TikTok. I think these two ways are the ways to help me or sponsor. Because, like I said before in this live stream, when Evolve didn't come, there's a person asking how to make money, how to monetize as a live streamer. I said, for me, I consider my model as an artist model. So as an artist, there are donators, there are sponsors. So they will aid you so that you can do your art better, can do your stuff better. So that's how I do with my Chinese fans. They can buy me stuff, they can send me gifts, they can sponsor me and keep me aiding me to do what I love better. So I believe right now we only have these two ways. I don't know, on YouTube, 2,900 hours short. I don't even know when I'll be monetizing on YouTube. But maybe on TikTok, on Wednesday, I'm gonna see whether they're going to transfer the balance to my PayPal automatically, and if that works, then that means I can monetize on TikTok. But on YouTube, I don't know. The road can't fix their own potholes. The bees produces honey. We can't get treatments without doctors. We're all connected. Now we can't do things alone. That's correct. That's right. That was actually the thing that I was sharing previously in my Chinese live stream today. I said, if you're alone, then you're easily controlled by algorithm and AI. You have to believe or you have to create a meta universe so that you have that circle to help you with stuff and have fun together. Yeah. I hope the live streams that I do here will add up to the watch hour tremendously, but I'm not sure. Anyway, as long as I keep doing it one day, but it said I have to gain 3,000 hours of watch hours within a year, 365 days. So we have to take that into consideration, right? We don't want to, like for example, we get 2,000 watch hours and we have 1,000 watch hours short, and then a year passed and it's just we have to do it all over again. I don't know. That's very critical, this bar. Thank you. Thank you. That's a lot of hours. I see. So I don't have the habit to ask for donations or money from my subscribers. But I mean, if you're able, of course, that will be the money that I can buy food and I can pay my mortgage. So, yeah, I mean, I anyway, what I want to say is that I need to make sure your donation or your 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 money is worthwhile, you know? So that, like I said, I will prepare more contents, more, I will provide new experience for all of you guys so that I will be content with what I did. So I will think that my service or my content is worth your donation. Thank you. Anyway, like I said, here we need watch hours right now. And on TikTok, I'm just gonna see whether they will, anyway, whether I am able to withdraw the balance. If I am able to withdraw the balance into my Chinese bank account, then the monetization on TikTok is workable. Then, then we can find more sponsors or helpers on TikTok. And on the other hand, we're gonna keep gaining watch hours on on YouTube, because I don't want to leave everyone behind. I mean, Indians are not able to watch TikTok, so yeah, you go ahead. And I have to say, I'm more of a live streamer than a video maker. Because I think it's different in China. In China, a content maker can be divided into two genres: live streamer and uploader or video maker. So for me, I tend to do live streams more because they give us feeds, they give us they give us new feeds, they give us new traffic, they give us newcomers. So, for example, I can even get 100,000 newcomers in one live stream. Oh, thank you very much. So that's what I said. Um, that's that is our will to support those things and those people who want to make the world a better place, a more beautiful place. Yeah, I think it will work because it said that they will pay out on Wednesday to my PayPal because that is crucial. So I've been thinking about this all the time. I need to think of other stuff. I mean, this definitely make me think a lot because that's a crucial step for my monetization on TikTok. Donate because it gives me fulfillment. Nothing you have set goals or checklist items. Freaking receive my support. Setting out eyes. Let's see. It's been 2 hours. How much I earn from live stream? It depends. Because, like I said, it depends on the donators, the gift givers. It depends. Yeah, that's sure. I'm opposed by many, I won't say bad people, but selfish people. As I think, as many people here knew, that I'm constantly attacked by many audience during my live stream because they just want me to be hurt. They want to destroy me. They want to hurt me. They want to make me angry. They want to sabotage me, I think, because they're jealous or they're naturally against the good, or it's a habit. You're right. You're very wise because if I'm not a 11-year live streamer, then if there's a hater saying very mean stuff to me, I might just stop live streaming forever. And many live streamers, they take depression pills because of this, because internet can be a very violent place. There are people who say things that is so mean. You're right. You're very right. Where are you from? China. I'm from China. I'm from Hangzhou, China. I live in Hangzhou, China. So, like Sammy, Bonita, Sally, you've all seen haters in my live stream before, no matter where, right? Sometimes they say things so mean, and they could, like Sammy said, there are so many people that can piss you guys off. But I'm trained, so I've been live streamer for years, so I wouldn't let them to get under my nerves. Motivational speaker. I think that's genetic. Some people say that I've discovered my code and my genes, so I do what I love, I do what I'm good at. I mean, I believe there is a group of people in the world. They just want to sabotage all the good stuff because they hate this world. They hate people because they were hurt when they were a child. And no one helped them, no one cured them, so they become haters. And they just want to sabotage everything because they chose to believe the world is bad, the world is dark. So when they say something bright, when they say something beautiful, they want to sabotage it because they don't exist. They don't believe that they exist. It's because no one loved them. And they say mean stuff to keep people away from them. And even though a good person could help them, they refuse their help. Instead, they destroy them because they are in need of help, and they refuse the help. Yeah, so that's the magic of the live stream. I'm aware that the atmosphere and the vibe and the content of the live stream is is not as before, but at least it's better. I mean, not as. I mean, it's much better than Hello Talk's atmosphere, right? We were live stream on Hello Talk today, and you remember there were a lot of vibe about hooking up, stuff like that. So much better than that vibe, and yeah. I mean, I know I'm aware, and I think it's good. That's why I keep interacting. I keep discovering and saying more stuff. Thank you, Sammy, for saying that. I believe you have positive vibes, you attract a positive bunch. Yeah. You have a positive vibes, you attract a positive bunch. But on the other hand, a person like me might attract people who want to take advantage of me so that they're jealous and they will pretend they're kind, and then they want to see their purpose achieved. So they will hide among you, and then one day they are gonna show their true faces. That's why I always keep an eye on the vibe of the group, or the vibe of the live stream. But thanks to your help, I mean, you guys have been helping a lot with the community, with the group. I couldn't do this alone. I think it's very simple. If you meet a person who is better than you, we should be thinking of how to be friends with him or how to learn from him. Instead of there are some people who met a person who is better than them, they will try to sabotage, they will try to say bad things instead of learning or getting something from that person. Military raised American. Fly to someone's city if they don't put respect on your name. um, Thank you for saying that, but I mean, there are all kinds of people in this world, and it's their freedom to say things. So, I mean, there are so many. So sometimes I would say to my Chinese fans, it's not worth the time. It's not worth the. Sorry, my eyes is red and itchy because I was in front of the light too much. So when I shed a little tears, my eyes would be very itchy. Um, So what I'm trying to say is that I always tell my Chinese fans to emphasize on the things that are more valuable. We have a joke in China. If a dog barks at you, you don't sit down and bark back. You move on to more valuable stuff, right? Sorry, it's not that I'm crying. It's just, if you're if you're constantly exposed to light, and then your eyes will be red and itchy. And and these characters are really small. Thank you. I'm reading the comments because it's not worth your time, energy to fight back. They're not worth your time and energy and everything. You spend time and energy on these people, they win. You ignore them, they lose. That's my opinion. I mean, those people, they want attention. So if they get attention, they win. If no one gives them attention, they will be mad. So if you want to win, you don't give them attention. Right? So it's a win-win situation that we put more time and energy on ourselves, on the valuable stuff, so that we keep creating valuable and beautiful stuff on the one hand. On the other hand, we ignore them, they lose. So it's a win-win situation. That's my experience. Some live streamers, they would take advantage of people's emotion to let the fans fight with each other so that they will have more audience, more traffic, but I don't do that because I don't think that's valuable. That's for the good of the live streamer, not for the good of the fans. So I think stuff more fan oriented instead of data or live streamer oriented. Yeah, those people need attention. If you fight back, they will think that, well, they fight back. Okay, let's do this. They'll win. But if you ignore them, they will think that this guy don't reply me. So I will swear harder, but they still don't reply, and those haters will be mad. They will be so angry. Right? Yeah, exactly. Do not feed the trolls. Okay, it's 2:15. I think I have to end the live stream here. I'm gonna do a little bit on TikTok just to see how the algorithm goes as a trial, as a test. I can't because it's 2 a.m. When I finish my TikTok trial, I think it's gonna be like 3. I can't live stream forever. I mean, within one day. So I consider myself a storyteller, a language artist, and I want to use my value to exchange value and friendship and all the beautiful things. I mean, we are creating a good vibe, we're creating a good circle, and I believe we're going to form a stronger and larger community in the future. And I trust you guys have the ability to distinguish people or to see people, right? Like who's accountable, who's not. Okay, thank you. So that's pretty much for today on YouTube because it's already. I think we've been doing live stream. Oh, 2 hours and 30 minutes. Wow, I didn't even realize we've been. Just imagine a live streamer sits in the same spot for 2.5 hours, keeps speaking. Thank you. Thank you. I think that's the reward of being a live streamer for 11 years. I met so many people. I've been interacting with so many people. I've learned so much during the past few years. You know, like Kung Fu Panda, sometimes when a hater say mean stuff to me and I smile back and they swear harder and they say more mean stuff and I smile harder, and they're so angry because they can't get under my nerve and they keep saying meaner stuff, so mean, and I just smile at them and they're so angry because they can't they can't make a damage because I'm smiling. Anyway, I think we can invite Evolve into our Insta group so that we can have more information exchanged. So if it is possible, you can do that yourselves. I'm yeah, I'm just gonna do a little trial on TikTok, then I will go to sleep. Okay, very meaningful live stream indeed. And anyway, I just hope that I can start monetization on YouTube soon and also more subscribers. And also on TikTok, I'm able to withdraw the balance, so it will be figured out on Wednesday. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I think you have brought new topics, good new topics here. And I think people enjoyed your topics. And I believe that in the future we all gonna have and we all gonna enjoy more, either in the live stream or outside the live stream. And best of luck to all of us. So in terms of YouTube now, if you want, I mean, if you before you go to sleep, you can leave the videos on to listen to my readings as a lullaby. Then more long videos. Make sure it's long videos, not those shorts. So that maybe it adds up to the watch hours to quicken the pace of our 3,000 hours. Yeah, if everyone loves this new flavor or this new topics or this new topic, then we can definitely explore more. Because live stream is, I think live stream is like this. It's surprising. It's improvised. It's genuine. It's different every time. For Twitch, now we are stuck at the point where we need to fill out that text form. I don't know, because I didn't have the time to consult my friends who use Twitch. In the long run, at most, I could do 2 live streams in a row or 3 live streams in a row. It's killing me if I do 4 live streams in a row every day. So anyway, we're gonna narrow our options and see which platform is the best, and then we're gonna do this on one app. On the other app we can play, but for me, I can't do live streams, 4 live streams in a row every day. Okay, so pretty much for today. Let's continue in our Insta group because it's 2:30, and I hope that we can reach the 3,000 hours bar. Okay. Thank you guys. Great night or morning. A great live stream indeed. I hope everyone enjoy the live stream. Of course, if you have any suggestions, you can let me know. Like if you want to hear more poems reading, you can let me know. Suggestions are welcomed. Reading requests are welcomed. Topics are welcomed. Okay, so let's end here. Let's continue on Instagram. Okay, I can just go on and on to the sunrises, but I can't do that. Okay, see ya. Bye bye. Good night and have a good day. Have a good one. Thank you. Bye bye.